but we naturally just act off emotion. Like as human beings, we are creatures who feel shit, bruh. Of course. So if we act off of emotion, it's natural for us. That's truly our natural state of being. And so if that is our natural state of being, then how do we help? Like how do we help ourselves slow down in moments where, you know what I'm saying, our emotions are heightened, situations are heated, you know what I mean? And we just want to either crash out, we want to use our emotions. And so think to yourself before you do any of that and before you do any action, bruh, is it worth it? Is it worth it? It's just, is it worth it, bro? Those four words will slow down time. And now, like, this is what I like to give out. I like to give out stuff, and I like to give out practical things that help me. And because this is something that I can use in my everyday situations, it's so good, bro. Because we'll be in situations to where, bro, as much as I sit up here, people try me. You know, you're gonna be tried regardless. People try me, and sometimes I'll get frustrated or I feel a sense of, you know what I'm saying, that quick snap, anger, maybe whatever it is. And I think to myself, bruh, is it worth it? Is it worth it? Is it really worth exerting my emotions like this? Is it really worth, you know what, acting out in this way when it's not necessary to? Now, depending on the situation, hey, different things, your price may be different, you know what I mean, on regarding your situation. Though one thing about anything, you understand what matters to you, right? And so what's worth it to you? What are your morals? What are the things that you stand on? And I think that, like, in that moment in time where we're like making a split second between choosing logic or emotion, some people just throw them morals out the window. It is crash out time. And that's what is it worth it's gonna help us with. Because, bro, who wants to make an uninformed decision? Who really wants to make an uninformed decision? I don't think anybody wants to make an uninformed decision, because when you make an uninformed decision, what? You're putting yourself at a disadvantage. You're putting yourself at a point in time to where, dang, I don't know the outcome. I don't know where my next step is. I don't, you know? And so when you're using logic and you're able to slow your mind down and ask yourself, is it worth it? You're able to, you know what, slow your thinking down, slow it down, and be like, I bet. Now, if I crash out, I got 10 to 20. Is it really worth, you know what I'm saying, being slammed up? Now that's the question. Now that's the question that really you gotta answer to yourself, because, and this is why I say this is so important, because it's you at the end of the day. We all have different lives, bro, different perspectives. We have different things. We have different morals. And though if you come into the Walkcasters, ooh, low key, the Walkcasters kind of fine. If you come in here, bro, and you come into my channel, I like to stand on morals. I stand on morals here. So I don't facilitate that shit. Simply is what it is. Though you gotta stand on your morals. You gotta understand what's important to you. That's at the end of the day one of the most important things. Knowing what's important to you, and then you're able to make your decisions based off that. Because I bet, damn, somebody just pissed me off at the ice cream shop. But I'm trying to work on controlling my emotions. Do I crash out? Yes or no? It's a quick time event. Yes, no, crash out. What you gonna pick? Left, right. And that's what really asking ourselves, is it worth it, does for us. It gives us another opportunity, really like a second win, a second chance of just, instead of going with that first thought, now, if your first thought is based on logic, all right, go ahead and go, because you automatically gonna slow yourself down, because you're gonna be like, the logic, you know, would it make sense for me to trip out over this? Hell no. Would it make sense for me to trip out, bro, just because some niggas just said some bullshit? No. Because, I mean, on a day-to-day basis, bro, you just gotta understand. People gonna talk, people gonna say whatever they're gonna say. So if you're a person who's really quick to act off emotion when somebody, you know what I'm saying, call you out, something like that, bro, you gotta think to yourself, gang, is it really worth it? Because, I mean, at the end of the day, bro, people gonna talk. People gonna run their mouth regardless. If anything, everybody got a damn opinion. So everybody got something to say about something. So it's like, that's just one thing that like I had to get through, bro. Like I would always be concerned with what people had to say, bro. I would always be just worrying about that. But it's just like something that I had to come to the understanding of, is it worth me caring about? Is what they have to say worth me having a lesser self-image? Is what they have to say worth me being in my feelings and being in a scenario to where I've got to be like, damn, and question how I feel about me? Hell no, it ain't worth it. So why would I indulge myself into that? Because if it's not worth it, it's like, if you think something's not worth your money, you're not gonna spend your money on it. The same way. So the same way that, you know what, if you don't think something is worth your time, if you don't think a relationship or friendship is worth your time, then don't put yourself in, like, don't waste your time. You know, there's another option. And that's really another thing too, is going with a different option. A lot of times, bro, when we're in scenarios, it really seems like there's only one path of thinking, but no, there's two. There's two. Like I said, there's an emotional approach and there's a logical approach. And so you know what best step logically you need to take. You don't know what that next step is for your emotion. You don't know. Because when we react off emotion, it's volatile. It goes everywhere, you know? So it's kind of hard. It's hard to handle. It's hard to handle. And who wants to handle a volatile object? Nobody. Nobody wants to handle something. Say you're at work. You got acid. You got a vial of acid in your hands. You know, at any point in time, that acid could burn through the glass and burn your shit. But you're taking that risk with that volatility. Though you have something else that you know it ain't gonna burn through your hand. You got rocks in the vial. You doing an experiment, acid versus rock. And so you got the rock. You got a choice. You got, damn, no hand, or you got, I possibly have another chance of keeping my hand. Hey, whatever vial you decide is your choice. But you gotta understand, there's always an option. There's always another choice. There's always something else to do. And shit, really, even, I'm not gonna lie to you, if you're in a situation with somebody where they're, you know what, making you mad, their goal is to piss you off, walk away. Walk away. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Because most of these shit and most of these things, bro, are not worth it. It's not worth it. Cause what? You, like I said, bro, crash out. You got 10, 20 years. Now what? Now you have so many opportunities besides that. And at the end of the day, bro, I really feel like standing on your morals and doing what you like, standing on your morals is what's most important. Standing on your morals is what's most important. So this is all it is. I'm just asking you to ask yourself, bro, is it worth it? Is it worth it? If it's worth it to you, it may not be worth it to somebody else. Though, as long, like I said, as long as you know what's important to you, that's really all that matters. Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm not crashing out over some dumb shit. Like, that's one thing my mama told me to do, bro, is to think logically about situations. Like, is it worth it? Is that really worth it? And as much as I want to sit here, bro, and be like, dang, bro, I wish I would have, you know what I'm saying, been outside more in high school, da-da-da-da-da-da. My mama kept me in the crib for a reason. My mama kept me in the crib for a reason, because she knew if it was worth it or not. Is it worth it? Is it worth letting him, you know what I mean? It's just decisions. And I'm so glad that my mom did that and kept, you know, put me in the position and was able to see, like, help me see, like, okay, bet, I go to this party, I mean, it's a house party. All right, cool. I want to go. But then, now that I think about it, that house party may get shot up. Dang. Ooh, I don't like that. Because I'm not going to lie, bro. I'm a civilian. Like, I don't got no ops, bro. I don't got no enemies. It's cool. It's cool. And so it's like, I'm like, why would I put myself, is it really worth being there? Like, is it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could have fun at the crib. I got stuff at the crib that I think is worth maintaining and worth building up to. And I think I just have worth more here than I do there. Right. I mean, it really just is as simple as just asking yourself, is it worth it? Is it worth it? And you will either give yourself a yes or no answer, because you already know. But this is all because we make choices off an impulse. We have the opportunity to make a decision off an impulse. We have the opportunity to make a decision just because we feel some type of way. And if I know some things that come quick are fleeting. Things that take longer time and things that actually require you to think, hey, they're the things that end up staying longer. Because do you see why you have so many emotions running through you? It's just because they're supposed to be there. They're quick things. You feel happy and then it goes. You feel sad, then it goes. And then you feel depressed and it stays there. Or, I mean, it's the same way. Because they come and go. They're there for a purpose. And once that purpose is fulfilled or you don't feel that way no more, they're gone. But like I always say to y'all, and I always tell y'all, the walkcasters, hold on, that might stay. That your mental will always stay with you. That's one thing. The way you think, your logic is always going to stay with you. And you being able to slow down your thinking and have the ability to, you know what, let me see if there's a different outcome here. Because there's two choices, bro. There's always multiple. Listen, there's never just one choice. There's never just one choice. There's two choices. Two choices you can pick from that decision. And this all comes from the question, is it worth it? Instead of being in a situation where you only think you have one answer, you have two. You've just given yourself another opportunity to do something different and to be better. Hey, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Miss y'all folks, for real. Cause I'm just so glad and I'm so happy that I get the opportunity to share things with y'all, bro. And that we're growing for real. I appreciate y'all, bro. On my mama I do, on my sister I do, on my what did I say? I ain't say nothing, cause I couldn't get it out. But hey, bro, stay up, tee up, and stay safe. Shout out.